Zwyntar is a striking phenomenon on the Ukrainian music scene, successfully blending American Gothic, Ukrainian folklore, and dark country genres. This band has a unique charm and an extraordinary story worth exploring. I'm Leo Bai, and on this channel, I usually share my musical creations and experiments, but sometimes I talk about things that interest me and might be useful for others to know. Zwyntar is truly a phenomenon the whole world should learn about. This is the first video in a series about Ukrainian musicians worth listening to. So, subscribe to the channel to stay updated, and don't forget to like this video for my efforts. Zwyntar was formed in 2015. Its founders, Divar, vocalist and guitarist, and Eric, banjo player, started by searching for their identity, which is reflected even in the band's name. Initially, they tried various options, including Slogment and Line of Death, but eventually settled on Ukrainian version of word cemetery written in Latin script as Zwyntar. This choice symbolizes both the gloom and mystery of their music. Zwyntar is more than music, it's a unique mix of genres, aesthetics, and profound meanings. At the core of their creativity lies dark country, an alternative style of country music that emphasizes gloominess and the social depth of its lyrics. The band members explain that this style embodies dark stories where reality often intertwines with absurdity. In regular country, the hero mourns a lost dog. In dark country, the dog might resurrect and chase the sheriff, the members joke. This aesthetic allows the band to infuse humor, irony, and even grotesque elements into their songs. However, Zwyntar's creativity isn't confined to dark country. They actively incorporate elements of Ukrainian and American folklore, as well as rock, jazz, folk metal, and even electronic music. This synthesis creates a unique atmosphere that captivates listeners. One of the band's distinctive features is their attention to creating characters and stories in their songs. A drunken Mexican, a man on a boat, Karen-like figures, and ghosts. These are just some of the characters born from the band's imagination. Importantly, these images are not random. They often stem from stereotypes, which are exaggerated to absurdity and then transformed into something entirely new and extraordinary. For instance, their song White Snow addresses the theme of domestic violence and retribution for it. The song combines social issues with deep allegories, making it particularly poignant. Bats are one of Zwyntar's symbols. They appear in songs, album covers, and even decorations. According to the band members, bats symbolize not only mystery and the night, but also serve as a sort of mascot for the group. Another important attribute of the band is the washboard, used as a musical instrument. This harks back to the traditions of the American South, where household items often became tools for musical expression. After the full-scale Russian invasion of Ukraine in 2022, Zwyntar took a clear civic stance. They removed all Russian-language songs from their repertoire and focused solely on Ukrainian language creativity. Zwyntar is an example of how Gothic aesthetics can organically blend with Ukrainian culture. Despite their success and popularity, the band continues to see themselves as part of the underground. According to them, this allows them to remain creatively free and avoid the standards of the show business industry. At the same time, they gather large audiences, proving that even unconventional music can find a broad following. The band is actively working on new songs and albums. They promise that their next release will be even more diverse and rich. Additionally, Zwyntar plans a tour across Ukraine and the launch of an online merchandise store to connect even more with their fans. Zwyntar is a unique phenomenon that combines cultural traditions, bold experiments, and social responsibility. Their music is a journey into a world where the Ukrainian soul meets American Gothic. And music becomes a bridge between the past and the present. If you haven't yet explored their creativity, start with the songs Boat, Mexican, or Mansion. You won't regret it. Thank you for watching this video to the end. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, share with your friends, and stay in touch.